Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Hokies will put total leather and we'll get started. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Miami's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down here for the offense. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Anderson wants to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Holds it in on the left. Here he goes. Touchdown, Canes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Hokies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Creates a little room. Breaks away on the left. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And the Hokies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big force. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Anderson will throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Hurricanes will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's King. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. Hokie, high-tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Making side adjustments here. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you've got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing it.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the ball.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Gets the back moving. Anderson wants to throw. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both.
A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. On the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Defense trying to take it back.
And you did the right thing, right? Offensively, everything worked out well. I ran the timing. The quarterback keeps the football, making a big play down the field, and a great job by the defense, securing the tackle and making him cough the football up down the field.
Anderson will throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Carr. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. The Canes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. This is a designed run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Complete in the middle. Right down the gut of the field. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. On the direct snap, it's King. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the open. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a four-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Newton. Quick strike complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A designed run for the quarterback. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Last drive drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Newton. He's got an open man. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. He put some heat on that one down the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They punt it away on 4th down. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. All wideouts, no backs. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Move the tight end. Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Anderson will throw. It's complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They'll try to power their way ahead. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. The pull and throw off the RPO. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The Hurricanes are flying down the field. Gonna run it. It's Kendricks. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run. He secured it.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Touchdown, Miami! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Newton. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Sends it downfield. It's caught. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Throws toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time he's got his man. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Hokies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Out of the backfield, he's open. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Touchdown, Hokies! Buckle up, boys. I think more scores are coming.
You always want to take some momentum into halftime. That's exactly what they did. How about the touchdown late in the 1st half? Now a chance to take the lead with the extra point. All the momentum, all the juice, all the feel-good going right to this offense.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be brought down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Anderson wants to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line. Great place to start for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Firing toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. They're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
He's got it. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And the Canes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's King. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Hokies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking for a man. It's Newton. He's got it on the move. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Using his feet. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. And the Hurricanes backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. With the catch, it's Moore. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. And the Canes are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Anderson will throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Here's a hit. Caught over the middle. It's Hodges. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Canes line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. He's got him this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Hokies come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Soft spot in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to pass, it's Newton. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Takes the easy one to the back. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Now on the move. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's just so nice to have a signal guard who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. On the ground, it's Kendricks. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. He's got 50 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Bringing it back. He's at the... And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Hokies. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Anderson wants to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's King.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment.
There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Offense in a bunch formation. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Anderson will throw. Finds his tight end. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. He's going to let it go. He caught it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And they are getting elite play from their quarterback. And the QB has more than had his way, just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Breeze, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a...
Breaks into the open. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Toss sweep to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And the ball is free on the pitch. Offense scoops it up and still going.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Anderson wants to throw. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And one thing we know about this junior signal caller, he is capable of putting on an aerial show. And he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy, oh boy, it shows up on game day. He's got a lot of talent. You combine the mental approach to that talent, this guy's virtually unstoppable.
This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
The give to the back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Handoff to the single running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Off play action. Quarterback adapting. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Anderson will throw. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Canes will call on their punt team.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This has been a good day for the offense and a particularly outstanding performance from the quarterback. And the QB has more than had his way just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Brees talking to the coaches coming into it.
Pulls it in down the sideline. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The offense cashing it in on that drive. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Anderson wants to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Canes want to crank the tempo.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss.
Turning it on. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Off play action on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 12 to Florida. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Finding an escape route. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking for space. It's down. A timely pickup to get the 1st down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, You've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you've got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Hokies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Newton. He's got it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. For the 5th time, the offense will go for it on 4th down. 2 for 4 so far. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're